Player TV is here with Lee Markholt, and we're going to be talking about aggressive play in No Limit Hold'em. Now, you're known as an aggressive player, but these days it seems like everybody's aggressive. So what adaptations do you have to make to your game?
Well, it has to be controlled aggression. And of course, it's kind of who's at your table. The new internet breed is a very aggressive, they're all aggressive. So obviously you want to be on their left. But you have to change gears according to your stack size and according to your table, basically.
So if you're moved in a tournament, you sit down at a table and you realize that everybody at your new table is really aggressive. What do you do with your game? I'm still gonna play my position aggressive, but I'm gonna play very careful in other spots. I mean, I don't want to play marginal hands out of position, and because I know I'm going to get raised. So my starting requirements are obviously going to go up when I'm out of position. When I have position, I'm still going to play my game. Okay. You know, and like I say, it depends a lot on your stack size too. Well, when you're at a table like that, what table image are you going for?
Well, most of the players know me now, and they know that I can play tight and aggressive. I mean, I change gears. If I have a big stack, I'm going to be aggressive, and they know that. And if I've been like card dead and I have a short stack, so I'm not playing a lot of pots at this point, I'm going to use that to my advantage too. I'm going to use that image, and maybe I'll pick up some pots without a hand.
So do you find it challenging to play against this new breed of uber aggressive players? Is it harder than it was a few years ago?
It's very difficult when they're on your left. Day one of this event, I had a very aggressive internet player that got moved to my table with a big stack on my immediate left, and I was below average in chips, and it's frustrating because every time you come in a pot, they're just raising you, and so yeah, it's frustrating. So
what about if you get put at a really rocky table? Do you just run all over it, or how do you play then?
I'm gonna open my game up and try and pick up as many
do you want to lose table
chips.
Image in that situation?
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather be the aggressor at the table. I mean, I want to control the table. I think that goes for any aggressive player. You want to be the alpha male at the table.
Yeah. So what do you think it takes to succeed as a poker player in the current climate?
You have to be able to mix it up, change gears, especially tournaments. I mean, so much of it is based on your stack size and the blinds and everything else. So many of the players that are aggressive, they don't know how to gear down. At least not enough. They have like one gear and
they get stuck in it.
It's pedal to the metal, and I think that's very detrimental. You can't do that.
Well, are there any adjustments to your game that you anticipate having to make in the future? Or is that a little bit too crystal ball?
I don't think so. I mean, it's been working for me for all these years, and I have changed my style more in the last few years. I think I've opened my game up, and I think that's mainly just because I'm more experienced in situations and more relaxed in situations, so I can read the situation better. Because I used to play a lot tighter style of game. So.
All right, well, thank you very much for coming in to talk about aggressive play. Before we close out, I have one more question for you.
Okay.
How many times a day are you asked about your monkeys?
You have the wrong Lee.
No, I know, but how many times a day do they ask you about your monkeys? I know that.
It probably happens at least once or twice a day.
Really?
Yeah, that's, like, I get congratulated for something Lee Watkinson has won, and vice versa.
You guys laugh about this?
Yeah, because we're good buddies, and we trade pieces in tournaments and whatever, but we're very good friends, and we're both from Washington State, so it happens a lot.